All right.
Hello again, this is Andrea Wenger at Eastern Mennonite School on April 22nd. It is our Flames Strong Giving Day, and we are inviting people as they are able to provide support for our COVID-19 aid fund. And the goal today is to raise support for our school in this strange time and to support any families who maybe have been affected by the closure. And we are committed that no family will have to make the choice to have their school leave EMS because of this time. So here in our noon hour, we are heading into a new incentive. And during the hours of noon to 2 p.m. today, if you make a gift, you'll be entered in a drawing to receive a special piece made by our guest here, which is Herb Weaver. And Herb, I'm going to toss it to you and invite you to introduce yourself and what your connections are with this school.
Oh, thanks, Miss Andrea. The deal is, I'm just glad to be asked to help in this case. It is a strange time, and it's something small that I can do. I was a student at EMHS, graduated in '75, and then I went on to teach art at EMHS from '80 to '85. And since then, I made a career out of education, teaching art for almost 40 years. Wow.
Well, I should add, as a member of the class of '82, I was one of Herb's students in 1982. I remember photography class with Herb, and he called us Pencil. Any of you out there listening to this who remember Herb as an art teacher, I hope you will share this video with any of your classmates who would love to see and hear from Herb. Tell us a little bit about your studio there in Singers Glen, Virginia.
All right, I will. But first, I must say that, of course, Miss Andrea was one of the finest students I ever had. My wife and I and my brother-in-law, we recently have built a house near Singers Glen, and the first floor is mine. It's work that I have made and work that I continue to make, and it's where I hang out.
And that is perhaps the studio where Herb has done something for at least probably about 15 years. He's done a special mug every year for graduates. They get it when we do practice for commencement, and when they walk across the stage and practice, this is class of 2014. Many of you out there watching this might have one of these with your pencils in it, or you're drinking coffee. This is class of 19. And very special, before this whole COVID thing went down, Herb delivered the mugs to our office for the class of 2020. And what's special about these this year is, Herb, well, why don't you say what's special? You did something different.
Well, I thought to myself, I've had an opportunity that I've squandered, which is I could send little messages of encouragement to the different classes. So this year I squeezed the mugs and impressed them, and then my sayings relate to the impression.
And what a year for this. Our thoughts and prayers and encouragement go out to the class of 2020 of EMHS and everywhere, both high school and college. It's a tough time to be a senior. So Herb, why don't you show us what you're offering very generously for our incentive this hour?
All right. Well, what I've decided to offer up is a dip and chip bowl. It's good for salsa and chips or veggies and dip, and comes apart, of course, dishwasher safe, lead-free, microwave safe. It's all there.
Well, thank you, Herb. That is wonderful. And just to let anybody know who gives a gift between noon and 2 p.m. today, we'll put your name in a drawing, and whoever wins it, we will either mail it to you, or if you live locally, we'll make arrangement for you to stop by and pick it up. And we will be very careful in our social distancing in that process. So Herb also serves on our alumni board. I want to thank you for that, for your support of the school. Is there anything else you'd like to say as we wrap it up here with this message today?
Well, I just have a heavy heart for all the class of 2020 and at EMHS and many different schools, how they don't get to finish the way they should. But on the other hand, you'll finish in a way that will never be forgotten. So hang in there. The future is yours.
Thank you so much, Herb. Thank you, everybody. Take care.
Bye-bye.